and it was actually an issue that was supposed to be decided once and for all over 150 years ago, or about 150 years ago, when we fought a war in this country on the issue of forced labor and slavery. In the United States of America, there's no such thing as a job that you're not allowed to quit. You might have conditions in your job that you don't like. You might have a beef with your boss. They might have a beef with you, but you're always allowed to quit. And whenever anybody is in a job, whenever anybody's employed in a situation where somebody's telling them they can't just stop, that's involuntary servitude, slavery. That's human trafficking. Whether that is by coercion, by threats, by threat of legal process, which threats are not valid. People are allowed to quit jobs. That's the way our country works. And it's way worse than that, because you look at the conditions that cause these human trafficking cases, it's really just not American. You're talking about kids who are forced to live in horrible places, work 6-7 days a week, 20 hours. You're talking about people who are forced into the commercial sex industry, and I don't call it prostitution, because it's not prostitution when a 12-year-old has to have sex, for money 20 times in a day with 40-year-old men. That's a commercialized rape. Look, people are sucked into these horrible situations, and it really cuts against the very core of what we stand for in the United States, which is at the core value. The most important thing for us is freedom, right? And when you see these kind of situations, it just breaks your heart.